How can I use a colon? A colon can be used to add detail to the previous clause by answering or explaining the main idea within it. You can think of a colon as meaning, "and this is why," or "because." Let's look at some examples. Edda knew she wasn't allowed to argue in front of Aunt Misha. Her aunt needed protecting since the death of her husband. With a colon, the second part explains the first part. So this means Edda knew she wasn't allowed to argue in front of Aunt Misha because her aunt needed protecting since the death of her husband. Edda was grateful for her brother's support. He wanted her to dance at the fundraising event. So the colon in this sentence means Edda was grateful for her brother's support, and this is why he wanted her to dance at the fundraising event. Edda's mother would not let her dance. It was too dangerous. So this means Edda's mother would not let her dance because it was too dangerous. Opa was furious at Ian. He had disrespected his mother. The second way we can use a colon is to introduce a list. We just need to make sure that there is a main clause before you start listing the items. Let's have a look at an example. Edda's mother always looked elegant. She wore a jacket and blouse, her hair was neatly styled, a string of pearls rested on her décolletage, and her red lipstick added a pop of colour to a dull day. Let's have a look at another example. Edda unenthusiastically lifted her spoon and looked down into her bowl. A warm broth, tiny cubes of potato swimming at the surface, and flecks of meat which would easily slip through your teeth without needing even the slightest of chews. Notice the main clause before the colon and the listed items. Edda detested adults sometimes. They made the rules. They told her what would happen, they told her what wouldn't happen, and they made her miserable. So let's recap. A colon can be used to add detail to the previous clause by answering or explaining the main idea within it. You can think of a colon as meaning, "and this is why," or "because." It can also be used to introduce a list.